There's conflicting and confusing information regarding the flow of water from the Bear Spa water treatment plant to these communities. There's a map being circulated depicting the northwest areas getting water directly from the Bear Spa plant via other pipes that are not damaged through the south feeder main. So this is my two-part question. There have been direct quotes from the Emergency Operations Center saying that the taps to the Bear Spa treatment plant have been turned off. So can you confirm if the Bear Spa water treatment plant is operational at all or not? And I mean, like, do they have one tap or a million taps? Because I do have concerns from my communities that those communities are not impacted by this. So I need to get this straight. Thank you.
So the answer to your question, Councillor, is that we definitely have the Bear Spa water treatment plant operational. We don't have any issues at this point in time with the operations of that plant.
Okay, so the second part to that. So those communities like Silver Springs, Snake Acres, and Tuscany, should they be reducing their water supply like the rest of the citizens in Calgary? And the reason I'm saying that, I am getting emails saying that I'm not part of this problem, so I don't need to conserve. And you know, there's a lot of chatter on a lot of Nextdoor apps and all that, and so we've got to get this message straight, because I'm also beating the drum of Rocky Ridge, Royal Oak, Bowness, very affected. So please, can I get an answer, a clear answer on this?
Absolutely, and just like you, we want to make sure that the message is clear for Calgarians. Communities in the Northwest have to conserve water just like everybody else within the city. The diagrams that were provided were illustrative in terms of how we move bulk water, large amounts of water, across the city, and how the failure had required us to shift the way that we move the water into those system reservoirs. The illustrations don't show the fact that once the water is in those pressure zones, in those reservoirs, the water then actually continues to be transmitted through the smaller pipe system, through the distribution system, into adjacent pressure zones. So what you see is a diagram that shows you how we're filling those reservoirs. What you don't see on the map is how the water from the reservoirs then flows to individual customers. And we do have that movement of water from west to east. And as we move water from west to east to meet the needs of those Calgarians, then we have also the other reservoirs that are feeding the rest of the city. It's an interconnected system that impacts everyone.